Who is Freivo?
Freivo is a musician. Freivo is me, a star. Yeah. Bro, I don't know. Sometimes 3 p.m., sometimes 3 a.m., sometimes I stay up for 2 days straight. Sometimes, and that's actually more often than not. So sometimes I stay up for 2 days straight. Sometimes I don't get any sleep because I find that I get really wired when I stay up for multiple days in a row, and that really helps with creativity. It helps with brainstorming and things of that nature. That's how my day go. I live life by the whim. I go wherever life takes me. I never make plans. I don't do anything. I just let everything come to me. State of hip hop, I don't think about it. I stay in my own lane and I listen to what I want to listen to. I don't necessarily really think about that too often. I like all the new rappers. I like all of the new sounds that have been coming off of SoundCloud. I like pretty much all of the new age style of rap, Lil Uzi, Lil Tecca, melodic, but then there's also bars. That's what we're going for. My musical inspirations, I have 5 main ones. In no particular order, we got XXXTentacion, Justin Bieber, Eminem, Lil Uzi Vert, and Juice WRLD. In my opinion, it's one of the lanes that every single person in the world could actually get into. Every single person in the world can listen to music. I can be as creative as I want. I can sing about whatever I want. I can rap about whatever I want. There's so many different genres and styles that the possibilities are quite limitless. And any single person in the world can listen to a song. Not every single person in the world is going to watch a certain type of YouTube video. Not every single person in the world is going to be able to consume things besides music. Music it's universal. My thoughts on OnlyFans? I don't know. It's I guess you make a lot of money off it, so that's cool. I support anyone that's doing OnlyFans. Not in terms of buying your OnlyFans, but I'll support it. Make your money. Do what you gotta do. Superhero. Maybe the Flash. I never really thought about it before, but maybe the Flash. I like how he's fast. I'm fast in everything I do. Every single thing I do, I'm fast, I'm quick, I'm efficient. I am all that together. Bouncing in a toddler seat, like there's the little seat, like ropes that come down, and then there's the baby seat, and then I would just bounce in it a ton. I remember that I was probably like 3 years old, and I would be bouncing every single day, 24/7. I'm just bouncing constantly. Well, I want to be very influential. I want to lead like a cult sort of fan base similar to X. I want to be remembered as one of the greatest artists of our generation. I wouldn't even say artists. I would say musicians, because I don't paint pictures. I want to be known as someone who always kept it real, someone who anybody can come to for anything.
Food.
McDonald's. The large fry. One crazy story. Well, on October 1st, I drove my car over an embankment when I sped up at Supercharged, and I went 60 miles an hour. I don't know why I sped up that fast, but I sped up to like 60 miles an hour, and there was a turn that I had to turn, and there was an embankment. And I tried to slow down enough to make the turn, but I was probably going like 30 miles an hour when I hit, actually not 30, I probably slowed it down enough, but it was like 10 miles an hour when I got to the embankment, and I started falling down, slam on the brakes, pull up the e-brake, get out of my car. An ambulance shows up to Supercharged, and they take me to the hospital, forcefully, by the way, may I add, forcefully. The ambulance people, the EMTs, they were forcing me into the ambulance even though I was completely fine. They just thought that I was on some drugs because I drove over an embankment at an establishment, so I guess they thought that I was messed up. But I walked into Supercharged, kicked my feet up on the table, and I was watching the baseball game, and the cops walk in. They start asking me a bunch of questions. I'm answering all their questions. Next thing you know, they're walking me out. I don't exactly remember what happened, to be honest, because I was in a really manic state of mind. I guess I have a Kanye sort of I have a brain that thinks so much, and it's constantly going 24/7 all the time. And so I see things, I process the thoughts, and then I take action on the thoughts. And sometimes those actions can lead to terrible consequences, like having to go to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital, sedated me, held me down pretty much forcefully. Whoever is in charge of that hospital, you're dead to me. Because they were handcuffing me down to this bed as if I was a crazy man. And then I think they gave me a CAT scan or whatever. And then I get up in this state of delirium or deliria. I don't know what the word is. Because they sedated me with these needles. And then I get up, I try and call my mom. My mommy come and picks me up, and I throw up 4 times. Then they had the nerve, after they forcefully put me in the ambulance, took me to the hospital. They sent me a hospital bill for I think $4,000 or $5,000, and I'm gonna have to go to court.
Freivo in school.
Freivo was a bad kid. Freivo was a troublemaker. Let me also tell you guys my real name. My real name is James Vernon Brown. I'm born on March 11th, 2000. That's me real quick. And growing up, I went to Middleborough Public Schools, grew up in Middleborough, Massachusetts, and I think I have OCD or something, or ADHD, where I am always super active. I have to be go, 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 go. Obviously, I was talking to all my friends growing up from grades 1 to 5 in class, being a disruption, always being sent down to the principal's office, suspended from the bus for doing whatever. In high school, I don't think I was ever suspended out of school. I think it was just all in-school suspensions. And I had like a week of in-school suspensions for sleeping in class, doing dumb shit in class, and I was one of those. So that's me. Not really anymore though. I've kind of calmed down as I've gotten older. I don't have a favorite. I have like multiple. I have my birthday date, 3/11, number 3, number 11, and I would say 7, because it's lucky. It's the number of luck in the universe, and I'm a really lucky kid, I think, because everything I want comes to me. Every single thing I want comes to me. And if you have that mindset, everything you want will come to you. Remember that.
At all.
Look at me, bro. I'm dripping. We got the Adidas puffer. I got this Supreme pocket tee in 2017 when I first found out about Supreme. That's really when I got into fashion. And then I bought these from Champs, and these are triple black, limited 1.0 Ultra Boost. So I have some sort of a fashion sense, but I'm not really into all those designer brands. I like a little bit of off-white here and there, but I'm not a hype beast. I like to have my own fashion, just throw whatever I want on. If it looks good, it looks good. And if it doesn't, then I don't care. I would definitely sign to a label, given it's the right deal, given it's the right label. I would love to be signed to EXO. I love Nav, I love Abel. And I think that's one of the coolest labels out there. You can't get any better than EXO. You have The Weeknd. The Weeknd's a legend as well. I forgot to mention him, but The Weeknd's definitely in my top 6. Like I said, there's no order, but The Weeknd's up there too. I love The Weeknd.